All right, good evening, happy Tuesday evening. Welcome back to this episode of Sage on Black Man from Annis. We're going to discuss Season 8, Episode 49, Game Day Part 13, and then Season 9, Episode 31, Tacky Tuesday 2. Let's start with Season 8, Episode 49, Game Day Part 13. So, it starts out, he gets breakfast, gets on the Hartman bus. Today is a Hartman day. Today, Hunter's Mr. Hunter. Today is a preschool day. The kiddos get there. They do their morning centers, which is art, blocks, emotas, dramatic play, science, and sensory table, reading time, um, and whatnot. And then which they enjoy. And then, um, let's see. And then they had their morning meeting. We do our calendar. We do our um, welcome song. We do our days of the week, the months of the year. We do our month, date, and year on our calendar. We do our number of the week, letter of the week, because it's the first day. And we do our color of the week. And then we do our weather song, our weather, what's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather? Everyone, is it rainy? Is it sunny? And then then we have a kiddo check the weather, who is our weather person, and they report the weather. And then we choose our line reader and our other jobs that we give them. And then they line up, they go to music, they have their song of the week, song of the day for our theme. And then, which I don't know what the theme is, but you'll see it on the clips. And then they have story time. They go up to their nook and they enjoy their story. And then, um, and then we have alphabet lesson. So we do the letters and we do the sounds of the letters. Uh, say, blah blah blah. Um, Um, then we have our snack time, and they do their snack song. They have their delicious snack, which they love. And then we have physical activity. We do some like games that we do like a ball catch, and we do some other like sports type thing. Um, um, like we do some jumping jacks. We do some jump rope, hula hoop. We do this for game day, and it's perfect for game day too. Um, it fits in. And then it's really fun. They do some running type thing. They used to do a bunch of activities. And then we have our theme lessons so they can watch a video or it could be like a puzzle or it could be like a worksheet or a craft, whatever the teacher wants, whoever does it, based on our theme of the week. Um, and then we have our closing centers. So art, the same as the morning. Then we have our closing time. They do like an activity. We have and then they do some songs. They go over, review what they taught me, the letter of the week, number of the week, theme of the week, and color of the week. They do some songs, and then we do our goodbye song, and then the parents they get picked up. They go home. They go home, and then us teachers we go home, and then well, not go home, but we go back to our high schools. And then we have our stay hall, which we don't see because there's nothing really going on, nothing drama, nothing exciting, nothing boyhood drama going on. And then then we go to lunch, which is Tuesday, so we have Taco Tuesday. So, or something like that, or a burrito or something, or enchilada or something like that. And then we meet with the barhead, and it's game day Tuesday. It's the 13th one, which is my favorite number, which is always fun. And then Hunter does some games on his phone. He enjoys his taco, whatever. And then they go to science with Mr. Mendock and Mr. Miller, and they have a bell work lesson, and then they do their daily activity thing. And then he goes to Algebra 2 with Mr. Stevens. They have like a bell work lesson, and then they have another activity. And then he goes to resource with Miss Oswald. Miss Oswald Hunter gets her Algebra 2 assignment done. Um, so he does decent on it. the best he can do. And um, then he goes to U.S. history with Mr. Wild Image. It's wild at first and throughout the whole period. They have a lesson and probably do some type of work on some type of paper or do some type of activity or assignment. And then the bell rings at 3:30. He goes home. Um, Now Tacky Tuesday number 2 um, gets breakfast. As Hartman is another preschool day. They have and then they get there. We have their morning centers art, the same old, same old. And I think the theme probably is like snow or wintry because this is January now, season 9, episode 31. I forgot. So it's the new semester. It's winter, so it's probably something like that. Um, um, so and then they have their morning meeting. We do our calendar. We do our songs. We do our weather wrap. We do the weather. We report the weather. And then we do all the things that we do with that. And then we have our music lessons. So we sing songs about snowman or winter or something like that. And then we have story time. We probably read Frosty the Snowman or something. Who knows? But you'll find out on the clips. Um, and then, um, and then, I'm trying. Oh, and then they have their alphabet lessons. So same old, same old. And then snack time, they had their song, and then they had their eat their snack. Um, and then we have physical activity, so it could be an obstacle course or some type of something like that. Um, then theme lessons, so they might watch the Frosty Snowman short movie, or they do craft um, or something like that. And then they have their closing centers, which is art or science or writing or something like that. And then we have our closing time. They do some songs, they do some activities, some games, and then we do our closing song, goodbye song. They go home, and then we go back to the high school. We have study hall, which we don't see. Then we have lunch. It's game day Tuesday. We have our lunch. I chit chat the Burrhead. We do. Hunter does. We have some tackiness and some drama a little bit, but I'm gonna take this. And then um, but we get through it. And then, but we enjoy our lunch. We enjoy the game day, and then um, lunch gets done. We go to study hall. Nothing going on. Science. No. Then we go to science. I'm going backwards. Science. See, I'm even tacky right now. Science with Mr. Mindock and Mr. Miller. They have bell work lessons, and then their daily assignment. And then actually he goes to Algebra 2, and I think is either Mr. Stevens or sub. It seems like every other day there's a sub. But as a stay hall day, I bet. Um, Usually every other day they either have as a lesson and stay hall. Sometimes 2 days in a row, maybe sometimes all week. And I think it's a stay hall this time, though. We don't really film it because there's nothing going on. And the resource, he works on some assignments for science, and um, he does that, or for history. And then he goes to U.S. history. Mr. Rilovich is wild. It's tacky. And then, but we have a lesson, and then we have our activity, and then the bell rings, he goes home, and that's it. So thank you for watching this episode of Sad John Buck Marathon Madness. Have a terrific Tuesday night. Don't have a tacky Tuesday night, but have a terrific Tuesday night. God bless and protect you all, and I'll see you Wednesday night for another episode of Sad John Buck Marathon Madness. So have a good one. Bye for now.